Oh, snap.
What up, everybody? Welcome to It's Nuffa Podcast, the place to be when you had enough of life problems. What's good, man? It's me, Tim, Kid One Afro 2, and with me is the usual crew. We got Hector.
What's good, everybody? You can follow me at the real_Peter. No, you can follow me at the real_Smurf.
The floating underscore Hector head.
And we're the official studios, Beat On Studios.
Yup.
What up? Beat On in the house. Owner, proprietor.
And we have
of Beat On Studios. Yep.
You don't make no damn
sole
money.
proprietor.
That's all right. It's intrinsic value. It's all intrinsic value. You can't place a monetary value on this right here.
Man, it's a beautiful thing, bro.
You can't.
That's a beautiful thing.
Don't make me regret it. You can't.
And we got the co-founder of the Spider Sit.
How am I the co-founder of this?
Because you don't want to argue.
Co-founder?
We got Lakita.
Hey guys, you said my name right. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, it's amazing what good script writing does.
Oh, you
Anyway.
He has a plot on there.
No,
for
you
that.
finally put it on there.
I know.
Thank you.
What's going on, guys? Let's start off with Hector, or start with Brandon. Actually, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. Just chilling.
You're the most basic life, man. You
Chillin',
basic.
chillin'.
Hey, basic. Sometimes
basic like that.
much better than
Did you
being all in other shit.
Did you do anything for
No, I mean I had to work, so I mean I saw like the parade and shit outside, but and of course you could hear the planes everywhere.
you could hear the planes?
Yeah, but I didn't go see
China.
them. No, you can hear them in China. Yeah. China probably owns the planes too, but I didn't go see them anywhere.
in China.
If they were made in China, they would probably crash the building. Anyway,
No, that is the wrong fucking nation for that.
I only said that because
Kamikaze
China owns everything else in America.
I wasn't even
but-
thinking about it like that. I was
Yeah.
thinking about like
Yeah.
made in China.
Oh,
I was thinking on a different term.
it was
like
better made in
terrorist.
Taiwan.
Shut this down.
You better say shut this down, terrorists. Ding, 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 ding.
I was like, yeah. I was like, well, and that's our episode for today, guys.
Guys,
And next up,
SWAT coming up in here and shit.
what's been going on? What's been going on, Lakita?
What's with your hand right now?
See, I can't do any
What?
signals.
I don't know what
This
this
is the signal called the fan.
Oh,
You guys are horrible, man.
You in the front with
I was like, you dancing?
Oh, man.
I don't know about.
I wonder why it was a nice breeze and now it's about to get hot.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in my life right now. I'm about to sweat bullets.
Okay. Other than that, how's police squad going?
Tomorrow is my last medical exam for my medical clearance.
So
So SPD.
So it's round 2. Hopefully this
Round
works
2.
out.
Hopefully this works out.
That's dope.
I'm not gonna go into details of it.
Shit.
I'm not happy about it, but yeah, it's gonna cost a pretty penny. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah, I do have some 19 working days until I no longer work at this motherfucker.
I have 19 days. too,
So
right?
happy about it.
Counting down the days.
I am
Oh,
so happy.
T minus 19 days. Oh, let's get this, Brandon.
19.
So,
Yeah.
so you about
Yeah.
to just break everything when you leave?
Yeah, you know that's how we gotta go
the
out.
shit out of everybody.
Gotta go out.
Break some
Hell,
sleep.
nah. I don't even know where.
Yeah, fuck it.
Got cancer? Is that what you said?
Some of us probably got cancer.
What is that? What is that? That's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks is.
Yep.
Got
Counting
this, man.
down.
Got this.
How you feeling, man?
Ever better.
Never better.
You gonna get bored out your damn
I
mind.
will not. I promise.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you. To
I can
that.
keep myself occupied or entertained. Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to look at that.
I mean,
You can look at it any of those ways.
You got
I can
Xbox
keep,
now.
I can keep myself. Well, and now I'll have time to actually do that kind of shit. You know.
Good shit, man.
Great.
next up, what's going on, Hector, man?
So I sent you that Chick-fil-A article, right? About the bacteria and shit.
Oh yeah.
I just looked at
How do you feel about that, Tim? Because
Right.
I was reading that shit and I was like,
I think I looked at it. So there's some bacteria thing going on at Chick-fil-A at the Bellevue spot. Is that correct?
out of 100, they got 55.
Because of their
That's
for their
deep.
clean score.
Yeah, that's a D.
Well, you know, that's why we were not going to go to the Bellevue one. So I
At
was,
least said the one in Linwood, right? I was like, all right, good shit.
Wait, there's another one now?
yeah, there's one in Linwood.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah.
That's the one we were trying to go to when Hector couldn't make it.
It just well, I was doing that shit and I was
less busy, but we have no idea. But the Bellevue one is still just as busy as ever
Yeah.
with 2 stores open.
yeah.
Maybe they slow down a little bit with that bacteria, but who knows?
I doubt it.
I was about to say, I was like, yeah, I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
You said chicken.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken is.
They gonna
chicken.
still want it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, no, yeah. Huh?
No, bacteria infection.
Well, but they probably I didn't actually read the article, Hector, but did they just say the store was unclean, or they said there was bacteria in food?
They said they had like a couple things for not holding the food at right temperatures. The other thing was like mishandling food and shit too and stuff. And I was like, it's chicken. That shit got. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not raw chicken because it's already cooked and shit. But
all you gotta do.
I don't know. Still,
no, it is raw. Their chicken breasts are raw. They cook them there. Because my brother used to work at Chick-fil-A. All their stuff is actually.
So you're
fresh.
looking for what is it, salmonella or E. coli?
So that's even worse.
Salmonella. Salmonella is if it's out of temperature
So
thing. E.
that's what you're gonna
coli, you really can't. It's hard to kill that way.
Okay,
all
so
that
we're gonna get
is this
salmonella. Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess you can kill E. coli with heat.
Those are all my favorite flavors. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
E. coli. What flavor is it then?
What's the effects of eating those flavors though?
No, they're just really unique. You
This
just
shit.
that's how you turn into a superhero.
So why you just say it so calmly like that?
Because it is. That's what it is. That's the side effect of that. You get fucked up.
E. coli man. That's the superhero that you turn into. I shoot E. coli. Rays.
Don't.
I make people sick. That's what I do.
E. coli rays like.
Shoot out. Oh.
Okay, back on track, guys. You guys what's going on?
I know, right?
Back on track.
I was about to say, it's like he shoots out like pieces of raw chicken. Just
Be like.
Anyways, yeah, that's what I was saying. He just smacking on people and shit. Anyways,
We tried.
Yep, I know. It's all my fault for saying that.
More out of focus.
Yeah.
Tim's like the substitute teacher trying to hold everybody down real quick. Like, everybody, please. Everybody, please. Who put this on my back? Who put this on my back?
Get better this time.
Like, I don't know, man. But anyways, so I took somebody to a surgery that they had to do and shit, right? Because it was
always so damn crazy, man.
Well, hold on, it's not crazy. It really isn't crazy.
If I get kidnapped and shit.
So I got out this car accident.
I had this metal rod sticking through my chest, right?
Never have a dull moment with this damn show.
So I took her. She said she needed she was about to get surgery on her wrist or whatever, right? And I was like, "Look, I got you." Because she said if I didn't drive her up, they weren't gonna give her no drugs, and they had to tourniquet her arm and then just do the surgery. I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Don't trip. I got you. I'll take you and stuff, right?" So we're there and stuff, right? And then they call me in right before they take her into the surgery thing, right? And it's they have her on this blanket with this temperature thing on, right? And then the nurse comes up and she's like, "Do you have your tetanus shot?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, no, I got it." And she's like, "Okay." She's like, "Just letting you know, because if you don't," she's like, "you could die from that." She's like, "Yeah, I heard people break their bones from their muscles getting so stiff and shit, right?" She's like, "Yeah, not only that," she's like, "but your chest tightens up. You could die from that, and you could you die fighting for every last breath and shit." That freaked me out because I was like, "Do I have my tetanus shot?" I was like, "So I got it." And when was the last time I got it? And she's like, "You need it every 10 years." And I was like, "So I should have been 15, and I need it now." And I'm like,
"Wait,
we take it?" I was like, "Did I take my tetanus shot?"
Every 10 years?
Because I've only
every 10 years.
Wait, I don't.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
elementary school. Yeah.
Damn, I'm probably well overdue.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I started freaking out and shit, right?
With metal or something like that. I thought it wasn't a requirement to get it all the time.
No, yeah, because pretty much if you get a cut or something like that, it could fuck you up. And anyways, so besides the point, right? So the whole time they're like, "All right, we're gonna take it back and stuff." I was all right, cool. I go to the waiting room, and the whole time I'm just thinking, did I get my tetanus shot? When was the last time? And I was like, did I get a cut? And I started just kind of freaking out a little bit. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, wait, no. I was like, no. I already got one. Never mind. I was like, I'm good. I just got one 2 years ago. I'll be good. I was like, I'll be good and shit. So
if you don't get the shot and then you get messed up, you turn into Wolverine. You're good,
Oh yeah, exactly. I just turned to stone.
Turning to stone.
Turning to stone. Medusa
Yeah.
got a hold of you instead of Wolverine.
Yeah. I remember I adapt. No.
Oh wow. Making fun of it.
No, but anyways, so then was that happened? Whatever. I got, I got over that and shit, right? And then she's like, all right, we got to go pick up my kid. I was like, all right, man, it's cool. I'll go pick her up and stuff, right? And I'm like, your husband's at home, right? She's like, yeah. So he's gonna take over once we get there. I was like, all right, cool. So we go pick her up, right? I forget sometimes that I cuss a lot because it's like I don't hear it anymore. You know what I mean? So I come in and I just started cussing up a storm. She's like, hey, you might want to keep it down because those are other kids. Those are other people's kids, and they don't want them to be cussing and shit. I'm all right, sounds good, right? So I'm in there and I'm like, I'm so fucking sorry. And she's like, you're cussing again. I'm like, my fault. I didn't mean to, right? Then she gets in the car.
The window's open.
Hector's just like, what is happening?
Sorry, we're getting distracted.
Wait, yeah, no, what happened? No, it's all good. What happened though?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Well, anyways, right? She's like, hey, no, just don't cuss too much. And she put the baby in the car, right? I'm like, all right. So I'm talking and I keep cussing. And she's like, hey, will you for real stop cussing? I'm like, what the fuck I say? She's like, right there. I'm like, I'm fucking sorry, man.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, exactly, exactly. And I was like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I should have told her, I was like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, I'm gonna stay quiet the whole car ride if she's in here because I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to say another word without cussing and shit, right? And so then the next thing, I stay quiet, right? I stay quiet. She puts like wheels on the bus, and then the next sentence I say, I'm like, is this the fucking turn? She's like, oh, are you serious? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm like, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm like, I swear.
Shot collar. You need a shot.
Yeah, for real. But anyways, so I found out that I gotta stay quiet, or if not, I just like cuss just like blurt out of me. Yeah.
That was a good
Anyways,
revelation. You realize you cuss too much when you talk on a daily basis. Maybe you should
cut it down a little bit. I think so. Yeah.
Wear a shot collar.
You could just
I'm good.
You pretend you're always at work, and then you just assume. No, people be cussing my job too, and I'm like in a corporate setting.
Man, corporate is because they do it at my job too all the fucking time.
And I'd be like, damn, I don't know, like because I hear them and I'm like, did they really just say that? I'm like, I know I'm not gonna say that, but that's crazy. You know what I mean?
This motherfucker on the phone,
this
bitch, or this be doing whatever
like that.
Yeah, as soon as they hang up with the phone, it's like just
the right person walking in.
Well, no, we be having like meetings.
Well, I guess now it don't matter, but
we be having like meetings and shit, like like official meetings,
and they be cussing in the meeting.
Yeah, and I'd be like, damn, I'm good.
Damn.
It depends, like what type of calmness is your job though? Like, what's the chill setting? Because you say your job's really chill.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
They can get away with that kind of stuff.
But we're having like professional meetings talking about like crazy technical stuff or talking about like
technical stuff can get really stressful.
I mean, yeah.
You're like, it doesn't fucking work, Tim.
But I guess I mean it's still like even though it's a business or like it's a professional audio meeting, whatever, it's still audio. If you were to go to Amazon and you had a meeting at Amazon, I guarantee you they're not doing that shit in their meeting. They're not.
I'm talking about my software gig. I'm not talking about my audio gig.
Yeah, well, software / audio. I mean, they're back end stuff. You know what I mean? It's similar. Like
he's not.
You
like
just said Amazon with software. That's why.
Well, I'm
that's
saying.
Why I was thinking. Yeah.
No, I mean, like as in the executives of Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. I've heard my.
Maybe it depends on what you're doing. If it depends on what you're doing, if you're working with your team, Tim, like when you're working with your people, are you working within your team or are you like trying to sell something? Like, it's a difference.
No, I mean, it's not even this. Like, I've heard like my VPs talking to other people in different like super serious meetings, and all of a sudden this cuss like crazy. Like, damn, I told him to fucking shut up, and I was like, oh, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. That's crazy.
I guess when you're that,
is it older white people though, or what?
Exactly.
Because I would say I was like an older white dudes in suits. They'll teach you how to fucking cuss, man. Like they'll throw you some words that you're like, I never even heard that word. That must have been.
They give you new grammar.
Like, I got to create
exactly
specifically for meetings because that's when I'm the most stressed.
But I mean, there you go, man. We just be cussing. See what's been going on for me. So I saw some random person at the bus stop. That was random. Just don't talk to random people at bus stops.
You learned your lesson.
What? Say what happened?
So no, I mean,
like, you almost took my pebble, man.
I want to say half the stuff you can learn sometimes. It's very valuable.
So this was a weird situation because I don't know.
Track some attention.
I must have been in a good mood because I never normally, you guys know, I don't talk to nobody. I don't have to. Anyway,
I can't fault you there.
What do you mean you don't have to? You gotta explain that one.
You usually don't talk to people that aren't directly. You don't have to interact with them. Like if you were at a cash or if you were like buying something from someone, you have to interact with them. But people walking, you don't have to interact with them.
Oh, you mean?
So
like
he's saying
I'm like people walk
don't
up
have
to
to
you.
interact with.
AKA talking to strangers when you're not supposed to. Key number one.
It's like a life lesson. Don't talk to strangers even if they have candy.
So again, nothing bad happened
in the form of Roombas.
It was a really interesting story. So I'm at the bus stop chilling.
That's candy for him.
And this girl, she asks me. First of all, she looked really crackhead with this. I'm gonna be straight up. I hate to be like that, but she really looked crackheadish. But I was like, whatever. She asked me.
New word for the day: crackheadish.
She asked me, "What time does the bus come?" And I'm like, I don't know, soon.
And I pull out my pebble.
And I checked real quick, and I was like, whatever, yeah.
Oh, remember this?
And then, while you guys got hate, all this hate, I feel it.
I just reacted to him.
When you did that, you just reminded me of that. I was like,
what happened?
Shut the hell up.
What's that about, though? Wait, hold on, quick. Wait, hold on. Time out.
Anyways, I looked at her, and she looked like she was struggling there. I couldn't tell if she was on super crack or what was going on, but for some reason, I had to talk to this person, and I just did the looks like you're having struggling drama going on. Anything going on? And then she was like, "So I was with my boyfriend, right?"
I'm gonna dump it on you, yeah.
I was with my boyfriend, right? Well, no, first she said something really crazy, like she said, like, "Do I have a mark on my head?" And I was like, "Damn, no."
You opened up the floodgates. That's what happened.
Then she was like, "So I was in the car with my boyfriend, right?" And then he was like saying he was cussing out his mom or something. And I was like, "You can't be talking to your mom like that." And then he freaked out.
And
he wouldn't let me out the car. And I had like jump out the car. And I was like, "Damn!" I did not expect this whole story to come out.
And then his bus doesn't come for another 30
minutes. And then she's like, "Then I booked it." No, luckily the bus was coming in like 5 minutes. I did not want to be standing there.
I would have got on a random bus. I would be like, you know what? I actually gotta go pick up some stuff down here. Like, oh, let me come with you. I gotta finish my story.
Oh no, you don't.
Yes, luckily the bus came pretty quick. But then she was like, so she booked it, and then now she's like ducking and dodging. She's like, "Oh, I'm just hoping my guy doesn't come around the corner." And I'm like, "This is so bad." Now I talked to this person. Now the guys
you're involved.
Now you're about to get shot by affiliation.
I'm talking to my girl.
That's all can happen in my life. But luckily the bus is coming right there. But even when the bus is coming, she's like, "Oh, I think that's him." And I was like,
"Oh shit!"
Then that means I'm out of here. Then I think I'm gone. And we have nothing left to say.
Be like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay." Be no.
Tim's like, "Is that a taxi?" Yeah, that's a taxy. You know what? Fuck the bus.
Dang, dude, that's crazy.
So that was crazy. Other Metro fun. So I've told you guys this before. Like, I like getting my chair and not moving for nobody, and that's my spot. Like, you know what I mean?
Wait, where'd this come from?
I don't know. Like, I think I told you guys, like, I hate getting up even for like, even though you have to.
Just don't sit in those sections, Tim.
No, yeah, true. The elderly part, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But even that,
like the back or
even that, like, I hate when you have to move your seat. It just frustrates me a lot. And the worst is when you're in that So this is like bus etiquette 101 that people don't realize sometimes.
Don't sit in the handicap.
Is when you're sitting,
you don't have to move.
No, this is not even talking about that. So I had this one spot on the back of the bus, not all the way back because that's petty.
Which you found out already.
Yeah. Middle back, and it's my favorite spot because you can like chill and it's like no one near you, and you don't have to interact with any crackheads usually on a 75% basis. But if the bus gets packed, of course, then someone has to sit next to you. Now. The most annoying thing is when someone sits next to you and the bus is hella empty and you're like, why the fuck
did you sit here?
I always make somebody get. I'm like, there's enough seats on this bus for us to have our space. Like, I understand you trying to be social, but get out. I don't play that. I made that mistake once, and this guy literally was like trying to entrap me in the seat. I'm like, you bots.
Well, yeah, especially you. I can see it happening way more often for you being a female.
I'm like, no, I always, even if you're trying to be nice, I'm like, you gotta excuse me. I don't. I'm sick. You want germs? Like, I think of the most random stuff, but don't.
No, so even I, everyone hates that. I explicitly hate that. And it's like all the seats. So I was, normally I'm like, so this has nothing to do with me. I'm chilling and in a different seat, and I'm staring at the seat I normally like. And
like, I'm longing for my seat.
I'm like, I wish this person could have. But the person's over there, so I'm just like, oh, I can't get there. I understand bus etiquette 101 logic, Anyway, so we get to the next bus stop. And these Asian girls go, they sit right next to her, and she gets so heated, it cracks me up because it's the same heat that I get. So she's like, of all the seats on the bus,
she really is
sit right.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. She just came out with it. Of all the seats,
she got up. She did get up still though, but she was super heated.
Damn.
And I was staring at the Asian girls, and they're just like, whatever. And I was like, wow.
I can't you blame her though.
I mean, you don't need to explode. Give them a moment.
Explode, but shit, like,
give them a chance.
I would have just looked over and been like, really?
I would have been scared.
I was cracking up so much because I was in my mind. I was like, man,
that was just me a few seconds.
That's how I normally always think, Because I also always when I sit down somewhere, I always try to like take up as much space as I can without looking like a punk. But this is a big issue everywhere. Because I read an article actually recently about someone in New York on the subway. They stabbed someone over a seat dispute. That's how serious public is.
Yes, it does get real.
That's how serious.
Shit. Then my question to that is: were there other seats available on that?
I have no idea, but
because that's ridiculous.
It's New York.
But anything goes in New York.
You know how the subways are in New York; they're packed.
Yeah. So
actually, when I first listen, I have a story with that. So when I first went to New York, I didn't understand how. At least how they start, because when they start, they actually go. So you better be holding on to something, or at least sitting down, or not within like an area where you're gonna fall on somebody. So I was with two of my friends, and I'm just standing there, just like, oh yeah, we're on a subway. This is gonna be fun. As soon as that thing started, I fell on this man. He literally caught me like this, because it starts off, I go flying back. This man was just like this. He caught I think I had a book bag on or something. But he caught my book bag, and he's just like, "Are you okay?" I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Damn. And my friends were just like, oh my God. But yeah, like I literally fell in this cute guy actually. But
so I don't know if that's relevant to the story.
No, but I'm just saying it'd be better than somebody just like holding me, just like, oh, I saved you.
I saved you. What's next?
No, it was really short out. He's looking at me, he's like, are you okay? I was like, I'm not from here. I've never been on a subway. He's just like,
so what you're saying is you drowned in the New Yorker
I had a night. Wait.
Drowned in the New Yorker. What'd you say?
Drowned in the New Yorker crowd.
In the New Yorker crowd.
Because so many people.
I mean, it wasn't that packed though. But normally it is, depending on rush hour. But yeah, that's my little story with something. I didn't get stabbed, but I got caught.
See, you got
caught up. Wait, so anybody ever fell though, like in the bus and shit? You know how sometimes some bus drivers just fucking
trip.
I've seen people like trip, but I've never like fell.
Oh no, I have another story. Oh my God, somebody fell on a baby and a person got kicked off.
On a baby?
Yeah. So you know how like in the front there's this. It's not funny. What? Because it got serious real quick. But like the handicap section where it's like longer seats. The woman had her baby.
Was this Washington?
Hand.
Where was this?
Berrien bus.
Yeah,
because my bus is kind of crazy when I used to ride it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she's sitting there. She takes her baby out of the thing. You're not allowed to have them in it. And she's just holding it. So I think the last person gets on the bus and the bus takes off, and it's like this little white lady, but kind of like not all there. You can tell she's just not whatever. But she's just like taking her time as the bus takes off. But sometimes they don't take off nicely, and she literally lands elbow in the baby and like it starts crying.
I would have beat that.
No, but this is what it was, because it was an accident. So of course she's gonna be mad, but she's just like, oh my God, like the woman got mad. Like you can't start the bus, and she's like, you fell on my baby. You fell. And she kept saying that. She's like, but I could have died. She's like, you fell on my baby. Like they just started going at it. And then the man pulls the bus on the side. He's just like, look, woman, you fell on the lady's baby. Get off the bus, because she just starts trying to fight with her. And like we're all just sitting there watching this unfold to the point the baby's crying and you're hoping the baby's okay.
You just elbowed him in the face.
You literally elbowed. I was like, oh my God. I'm like front seat because I was like sitting up closer and I'm just like watching this like what the hell? But no, the bus driver kicked her off. It was crazy. And he gets up like this and he points. He's like, "You fell on the lady's baby.
Ow!
Get off the bus!" And I'm like,
my only logic this bus driver probably didn't see shit and was just going off of what he was listening to.
But he was just like he wanted to go because like they were just like pick her. She's just like, I couldn't.
Yeah, it was a battle, and he was just based off hearing that.
She's like, no, you fell on a baby. You were in the wrong. But he's just like, you can't I get off the bus. And I was like,
dang. That's crazy.
All the
baby injuries.
Public transportation always.
I have a lot of stories.
Always a fun time.
Somebody almost died from like sugar loss or something. We had the paramedics come on.
You see, there's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, we can talk about bus
stories.
Yeah, a whole nother episode. What else you got? So yes, and then today. It was Gamescom.
I saw your post.
I heard about it from another podcast, and I never really heard about it before though. What's I'm gonna call it? Because I've always just known it was E3, and that was pretty much it. But Gamescom, I guess, I don't know if it's new or what, but it's basically like another E3 type of thing. And posting stuff. Xbox is doing. They about to have a free DVR. Now that's pretty sick. Because you can hook up the TV to the Xbox, and then now you can have a free DVR. That's pretty broken.
Oh, I get it. I was
and I heard you're gonna be able to stream through your Xbox One now too, though, like PC games and shit. So that's fucking. Cool
they keep talking about that, yeah. And then with the Windows 10 magic and stuff. Most stuff we already know. Halo 27.
Where were you watching this, by the way, though? Was it like on Twitch and shit, or what? Like a stream,
YouTube, or? You can just. If you Google search it, you pop up right away. And the other cool thing, of course, they keep talking about is the backwards compatibility. That's gonna be dope when that comes out.
What does that mean?
Meaning you can play 360 games on Xbox One.
So you can play PlayStation 1 or no PlayStation, like PlayStation 3 or 4.
PlayStation is not doing any of
this. PlayStation not doing that. No, it's
I want to play. It sucks.
But
it's like the only game I want to play.
But yeah, so and then most stuff. There's new Halo games. Nothing really tight for games I can think of. It was just more gameplay, more gameplay and whatever. And hater.
Are you on a PC?
No, Sony, get on your shit.
Sony is doing work for entertainment wise. I don't really care about games anymore.
I don't either, but some games I want to play. The old ones are nice.
So that's why I'm really liking the Xbox side more.
PlayStation 3.
Because you don't have to worry. They're probably like $2. Anyway,
yeah. I want a Wii. The Wii stuff. Is the Universe or whatever it is, the newest one out, where you can play all the other old shit.
One that Hector has because he loves Nintendo. Anyways,
I'd be on that.
I'm having fun. I'm tripping.
I'd be on that forever. I love all the retro stuff.
I want to do it for parties actually. Get like
you guys. I can't believe you guys still support that kind of.
What?
Hell yeah!
Support what?
Mario 27.
Anyway, all day long.
They have like Halo 27. It's the same.
It's a good party
game.
For
real.
It's a good party game.
Fucking Vector Man.
I'm done.
I don't know what a Vector Man is.
I'm done with.
No, he's
for like the second shit.
He's this bold thing. He's got bulbs.
He has arrows on
walking bulbs. No, it's not arrows.
No, he's green. He's
cool
like green. Yeah, and he's made out of like little fucking circles and shit.
He's fucking cool. Vector Man is awesome. Yeah, and then
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You never
when like he wins, he goes like this. He goes like.
I'm a vector line.
Something he does. Something.
Yeah, but it's just like he hilarious. Like just chills there. He's fucking dope. I love that.
Kind of like Vector Man's cool.
I like Mega Man.
And Mega Man, yeah.
Okay, Mega Man's more nice.
Mega Man. Yeah.
Anyways, man, let's go and check out what's going on in the news, man.
Apparently,
so who's am I going?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So Tim's favorite movie of all times has broken records, broken box office things and stuff.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh snap! It comes.
They've been talking about this forever.
Coming back with a
Anyways,
response. I gotta hear this.
Avengers. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
act like.
I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think it beat it though, but whatever.
Yeah, man.
numbers are just numbers, Tim. Whatever.
For our viewers right now, they've been going back and forth about these two movies.
3 out of 5
versus Jurassic World.
Like age?
No, honestly, no. For real, all jokes aside, though, for real, I gotta rewatch Age of Ultron again. Because the time I went to go watch it, like I told Tim about it, there was a kid in the crowd and he just wanted to go home. So the whole time I was concentrating on the little kid where I was just like, man, shut up. I was like, just take him home. I was like, he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to see Iron Man or Captain America, so fucking take him home.
Why don't you act like the woman in the diner be like, shut the hell up?
Did you see Ant-Man yet?
because this was a white kid.
Anyways, so what's going on with Jurassic World?
So there's going to be a sequel. And they already have a release date for it, and it's going to be June 22nd, 2018. So the guy who directed this movie, the next one, but he is helping out with the script and everything. So he kind of gave out some hints, but I don't know if they're really hints. He's like, well, look what happens if the dinosaurs happen to be like an open source thing, where like people get their hands on how to make them and shit, and other people start making them. So they're like dropping a lot of hints like that and stuff, and they're saying it's gonna be good. I don't know, but I hope so. I just hope it doesn't go like downhill or anything.
Losing faith.
It seems a little shaky.
Well, because I'm like, look, this is like number 5, so you know what I mean. Though after like 3, you're kind of pushing it, and then 4 came out and it was okay.
Like Fast and Furious after
exactly, like Fast and Furious and shit. Like they're like Fast 10 now. So
Fast and Furious is still a better movie than this.
Oh, definitely. But I'm saying it's the same. After like a million of them, then you're like, okay, you're gonna come up with.
Look, I'll give him that though, because Paul Walker though. So I like Paul Walker. I rest in peace and shit. So.
Rest in peace, man.
But most people, I bet you most people only really saw the 7th. Fast and Furious because of the fact that Paul Walker had died. So it's like I gotta pay respects.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Fast and Furious.
No, but I'm saying
I have to.
I bet the majority of people were like,
I don't think that has anything to do
I think that had a lot to do with people who probably otherwise wouldn't have been
I'm one of them.
People who wouldn't have otherwise seen it because they probably hadn't seen all of them.
Yeah. You guys don't watch movies unless they're at the theater anyway. So
I mean, honestly, because it was at the theater.
First of all, let's get that straight.
Free.
Let's get that straight first.
No.
Second of all, people are gonna watch that regardless if Paul Walker died or not.
No, I'm saying, but more people probably watched this particular one because
they probably wanted to see the tribute at the end.
I'm sure it would have been popular, but more people probably saw this who hadn't seen some of the ones in the middle because they were starting to lose interest. And then, oh shit, Paul Walker died. Oh crap, we should go watch this last one.
That's a legit point.
You guys act like Paul Walker. Amazing actors.
No, but I'm
he was Tim.
No,
he was an amazing fucking person.
Good actor. I'm not saying that. Just like,
what was that? Was it Brick Mansion?
He was an angel, Tim.
That had Paul Walker in it. Paul Walker died
in that movie.
He died before that movie came out.
Wait, Brick Mansion. What the hell is that about?
Exactly.
It's the one where he does like parkour and shit.
He knew I was gonna say that. I'd be like,
no, exactly. No, that's just, but you were like, everybody went to go see Big Man because Paul Walker died.
Yeah, but that's probably
Did they do a tribute to Paul Walker in that movie?
Probably.
He died like the week right after that movie got released. I think.
They did a legit tribute for him in this movie.
But I'm just saying, that's a horrible movie. No one cares about that movie. It is Paul Walker. And he's
but Fast and Furious had a fan base. I bet that movie is the first freaking movie, though, right?
And that's what I'm saying. It survived more on the fan base.
No, of course it did. But there were,
Anyways, I'm arguing over nothing.
I know we are kind of
funny. No, that was kind of funny. He's like, you know about that movie, huh? Do you know about that movie? No, you don't. No, you don't. He just got us. I get that. 1 point for Tim. Ding.
We shared
those points.
We shared that point.
Okay.
We both have valid.
Anyways, can we go? quickly.
Like you got a timeline. Like we ever have a timeline for this shit.
So you guys watched Tremors? Any of them with Kevin Bacon and shit? Tremors?
Mm-hmm.
No, you watched it before? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Is it like a remake?
I've seen all of them.
No. I'm talking about any of them.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I've seen the old one, or the classic.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know this, but there's another one coming, like one that's coming out to DVD. It's like number 5. So there's that one's coming out or whatever, right? So they had an interview with Kevin Bacon at some I forgot some like convention and shit, right? And they asked him, they're like, "Hey man, what about would you be willing to come back for another Tremor sequel?" And he's like, to be honest with you, he's like, yeah, he's like, it's the first character I played that I've been wondering what's happened to him in 25 years and stuff. So he's like, and I can't really talk about it. So he's like, sorry, man. So I don't know if he's gonna come out with another one, which I'd be down to see because I kind of like those movies. And I'm kind of excited. I'm just saying this shit.
I'm imagining what they're gonna do with the monsters because they had the ones that were underground, they had the ones that walked, then they learned how to fly. Now what the fuck are they gonna do next? Spit acid or something like?
Probably though.
You said probably.
The monsters.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Monsters in space.
They're probably gonna
do it on.
Well, because the thing is, like, they keep evolving and shit, right? So last time they had legs, and last time they could fly. Yeah. Maybe they might look like people and shit. I don't fucking know. Like, I just want to see it.
It's got to be a tremor. Yeah. Tremors are there.
That's all they do is a tremor. You can't touch the ground, Tim. You can't touch the ground. Yeah, that was the whole fucking concept.
It can't be called Tremors no more. It got to be Boom, Sonic Boom or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, anyways, I was trying to get to the next one. There's a guy who built an Exo. He built a suit, right? He made a suit.
He made a suit. He made a suit. Not soup.
I can't even say the fucking word right now. Fuck it, I'm done.
Get it together.
Use your words.
He built a fucking exosuit. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I was like, anyways.
Exosuit?
So he built, yeah, no, my fault. Something fell. An exosuit.
What's wrong with
you? My fault. Something fell. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so he built this exosuit, right? And he made it out of like this little robot out of Legos. So with this shit, right, he tied it up to himself, and whatever he does, the robot does, kind of like Pacific Rim and shit. Oh. I thought that was fucking cool. I was like, and he said he wants to make a whole suit where like he can actually walk with it and everything. Damn. So I think we're getting into some shit, man. I think that'd be fucking cool.
I'd want to practice in it.
A millionaire living in public housing, and your tax.
What are you doing?
Sorry, it's queuing up a video. Sorry. Totally, yeah.
Well, now I know which one I'm going to start with.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
I got no choice now.
Wait. So I'm spacing since I was doing something else. So is the exosuit like turns him into Iron Man? Is what's going on? What's going on?
No. It's just like he has like a little robot. He just has like a little robot to the side though, and it's just like if he moves his arms, it does whatever he does and shit. So like he controls a fucking robot.
Oh, so he got a homie Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, and that's okay. That's what the joke. Okay, sorry. I'm kind of good. That sounds dope though. I'm down for that.
Get it together. Moving along.
You could just stay at your house and then use the exosuit to go to work. That's if he gets really pro.
But you still be doing the same thing though, because you're still walking. Just walking in the same spot. Like, it's like, no, it's cool. I'm inside my house, so this is way better.
Oh, but then you just leave the robot there. You don't have to commute every day.
Are you serious?
You just get out.
I just thought of something, Hector. I thought you said you weren't going to do any more robot.
Dun.
Robot.
It's not robots though. It's mechs.
Kind of a robot. It's robot.
It's a difference though. It's a difference. There's a difference. It's not AI, so we're good.
Robot-esque. We should start making it.
It could also be dope if they hook it up and you go to space and the robot goes to space, but you just like walking around and stuff, looking around. That'd be sick too.
That's practical.
That would be cool.
A firefighter.
The thing is though is that the first thing we're gonna do.
They have robotic surgery, so they're actually doing it.
Yeah.
But he just got this thing to control a Lego little robot.
Then who's to blame if there's some malpractice? The robot or the person?
They still get sued. You shut the hell up. No. It's just like, the robot goes and robs a store.
Yeah, but
who gets in trouble?
Yeah, but sometimes robots malfunction, whereas the human might not have malfunctioned in that same thing. Then what do you do?
You sue the
Answer your
robot.
question.
I know.
You sue the manufacturer.
I love that you act stupid because you just like your face is funny. I just know what is gonna happen.
You never know.
Yes, I do actually.
So Jackie Chan, guys, Jackie Chan. That guy is still alive.
Mr. Chan.
He's 61 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. He's
No,
fucking
they don't.
Did I just give away your whole damn
My
article?
whole article is he's 61 years old.
You know they don't age.
Nah.
All that green tea, they don't age.
Black people don't either.
Oh.
Yeah, black don't crack neither. Yeah, you're right. Nah.
I have.
I'm actually 13.
Continue that, but I'm not because I'm
Just saying.
focused.
When you look 13.
Shut the fuck up. Are you?
You guys might have heard his son got in trouble before.
With a bag of weed.
Drug crime or something. He was in prison.
You know that.
Anyways, he was released from a 6-month sentence recently, and Jackie Chan said while he was doing the Karate Kid film, watching Will Smith talk to his son, "Thou shalt not be named," about.
Oh, I forgot you do not.
About
shot.
about acting skills and stuff. That really inspired him.
Starts with a J.
And he wants to get into acting with his son now. So Jackie Chan might be doing a film soon with his son. It's on a plan. He's looking at scripts and stuff. And he's also going to be doing an album.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's also thinking about doing an album in the meantime because he can get straight to that. And, I just thought that was some hilarious stuff. And, I can't believe he got inspired by one of the worst child actors in the world, and and his dad. But no, I can see why it happened because he probably wants to make a bad movie like After Earth. So I can see that.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be called the Rush Hour film.
Shut up.
The mini Rush Hour. They're gonna call it
mini Rush Hour.
But it'll be interesting to see if they do a karate film. Maybe he's gonna be fighting his kid. That'd be dope.
Oh my God.
Who knows what's gonna be? But I just thought that was really interesting.
I'm laughing at your reaction when you first showed us a reaction to Jaden. I did not know you hated him so much. I wish we could flash back to that episode. It's fuck you, Jaden. I hate you. I was like, what's wrong with you? We're both just like, what?
What is that
I don't know what
picture?
you guys talking about at all.
He's like, you don't know. Apparently, you don't know, Tim.
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
What are you doing?
That's
Tim?
a ghoul.
That's a drag over. My next article is pretty
zombies.
So,
I'm kind of scared a little bit.
Oh my gosh, you guys get distracted by a random thing. So this is pretty interesting. San Francisco is trialing an unusual way of dealing with public urination. These walls have been coated with superhydronic paint that makes liquid splash back.
This area has received quite a number of calls for people who have urinated against the wall and how smelly the area is. So someone comes,
how smelly.
And they go, and so you see what's happening there.
I fucking love these people when they talk about it.
What happens?
Take out, you put on your pants, you pee on the thing, you go like that, and say, "Look, pee on my pants."
Those critics that say things of sort.
I fucking love these people.
From where we're standing, the wall is about 10 feet from here, and about 90 feet to my left, we actually have a bathroom. So, can't you just hold it for a little bit and use the bathroom like everyone should? I mean, we were all raised to use the bathroom and not to unzip out in public places and urinate. Sometimes.
So I missed earlier. He was talking about the problem is probably not this magical wall. It's probably that you guys need to solve the homelessness in the area, and which is more of a problem, which I kind of agree with too. And he's addressing that, even though I kind of whatever.
And then cost money for the city to come and actually clean it. We're saving water. We're saving taxpayers' money, and all those savings could go to even better things to make our city a better place and improve the quality of life for everyone who comes to the city.
Flash.
You see, that was a really good one. That's even up.
He's having way too much fun.
Don't want that.
He's having way too much fun. He's like, check that out one more time. Listen to one more time. Go fill up this
But
bottle.
they're homeless. I don't think they really.
I mean, they've been living in it already.
Why is he-
I think this is a stupid ass logical thing for anti-Pete San Francisco. And
Why is he having so much fun? Just doing that shit.
He was having way too much fun with that.
He's like, pass me another bottle. Pass me another bottle.
I think like it's a complete waste of time to be making a people wall in the middle of San Francisco just because. I mean, San Francisco,
for the hell of it.
Yeah. I mean, they have all these software companies. Can't someone just spot some money, hook it up? I don't know. I don't know. I just thought that was ridiculous when I saw that video and heard about
no
that.
peeing on the walls. You might get hit.
You know, speaking of robots,
when it rains, oh my god, can you imagine?
Speaking of robots,
like double time rain.
Did you guys hear about this hitchhiking robot?
HitchBot?
With the robots, huh?
Is it HitchBot?
So this is some funny stuff. So there was a social experiment from Canadian researchers. They had made this robot, right? And I think they just left it outside somewhere. They left it outside in Canada, in Germany, in the Netherlands. They left it out all these different places, right? And you know, it was like a social experiment. The robot could only detect like emotion, people in human motion. And I don't know what it like. I guess it talked to them or something. I don't know. But basically, it was like hitchhiking robot, and it was trying to see how far it can go hitchhiking. So it went to all these places, no problem, right? Then they try to do it here in the United States. Now, this does not sound like so it got to Philadelphia, right? And that's when its trip ended.
No, don't. Are you serious?
It got torn apart. They tore
my goodness.
Are you
fucking serious?
And that is the end of the HitchBot.
Are you fucking serious? For real?
100% serious.
What did they just?
They
just randomly.
They tore it up. The pictures from it. Let's see. I think there's a little. So yeah, there's a little Twitter post. Oh dear, my body was damaged, but I'll live. Yeah, so it would do these, nonstop social media.
It's Chappie.
Yeah, it's little key. Oh dear, my body was damaged, but I live on with all my friends. Sometimes bad things happen to the robot.
Fuck, are you serious?
Fuck. So funny to me.
Let me share this.
They destroyed Chappie. Remember, they were like, "This is the real world."
They were kicking his ass.
They didn't tear him up this bad. They didn't tear him up.
Oh, they fucked him up.
It looks like an air conditioning unit, kind of.
So yeah, they tore him.
A walk-in air conditioner.
Why?
No, he was just a hitchhiking robot, just a little homie. And they tore him up in Philadelphia. West Philadelphia is not where he was
born and raised.
Playground is not where you spend most of your days. You get your ass
chilling out, relaxing, shooting off,
hitchhiking, and
getting towed up. That's all right.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you know what's fucked up is that he went through Canada from one side to the other in I think they said 25 days. Yeah, and it was just from people giving me hitchhikes, and then in the fucking U.S. Oh my goodness! He started in New York and he got to Philadelphia.
Permanent stay, man.
Oh,
like a hotel in California, you can check out, or how's it go? Check in, but you can't check out. Like that.
You'll check out, all right. Pieces
I'm completely not surprised at all.
I'm not. To be honest, I'm surprised.
When I heard the story, in the news. I was like, "Oh, really? Well, that's not surprising."
Yeah.
I like the day he gave him a tweet. My life and spirit, guys.
Yeah, someone probably just wrote that shit.
Yeah, that is so funny.
Well, no, he has a Twitter page where they update him where he's at every time, and they take a picture. They're like, "Oh, look, I made it to Arizona."
It was automatic updated, or yeah. But yeah,
and he only made it to Philly. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man.
Next up, we got.
I am Chappie.
We got Brandon. What's going on, man?
All right. So I thought this one was kind of funny. I don't know if any of you have ever been a part of either public housing or know anything about it. The taxpayers pay the money for people to live in public housing and subsidized housing, right? So interesting thing about this article was there was the story was in
public
Atlanta.
housing, and your tax dollars are paying much of his rent. It is not an isolated incident. 1,400 people have shared this story since we posted it on our WSB TV Facebook page just about an hour ago. And new at 6, Channel 2's Justin Gray reports from Washington, D.C. about families with incomes way too high to qualify for public housing, but yet are getting their rent subsidized.
More than 500,000 poor families are on the outside looking in, on the wait list to get affordable housing through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
They need affordable housing or denied it because others are taking advantage of it.
A new government audit finds more than 25,000 families are living in low-income housing, even though they make more money than the program allows. The issue is that families only have to meet HUD's income requirements to get the housing. Once they're in, they aren't required to leave if their income increases. A New Bedford, Massachusetts family of 3 that's lived in public housing for more than a decade has a net income of more than $212,000 a year, but they're only paying $525 a month in rent.
That's why I saw this shit. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Is living in a $300 a month taxpayer subsidized apartment. Congressman John Mikan chairs the House committee in charge of overseeing HUD.
Unfortunately, there are people that game the system.
HUD officials don't see it that way. In their official response to the audit, HUD calls these, quote, model tenants and role models for other families. HUD also says to remove the families could make it harder for them to keep jobs and stay above the poverty line. Reporting in Washington, Justin Gray, Channel 2 Action.
I mean, 1.6
Now here in Georgia, there are nearly 700 families getting rent subsidies that have incomes too high to qualify for public housing.
But what I don't understand is how is it that if these families already have this income level over a certain point, how are they getting it to begin with? It's like you don't.
What do you mean? How are they getting it?
And they have to re-qualify.
You can get grant. You have to re-qualify.
Yeah, you have to re-qualify every year for the shit. So it's like if you're making over a certain amount, why aren't they kicking you out?
They can hide their income somehow.
Yeah, I mean they could be faking whatever.
You can do whatever.
What they do, but they do check. I mean, because they have your social security number, they check like where you're working.
Millionaires are very sneaky in what they do.
I know, but I thought it was like crazy shit. Like
no, but
we'll get there.
I mean, obviously there's these cases. Like I don't want these cases being like the excuse to be like we need to limit it all since everybody's taking advantage of it. So in some way, some kind of because they're gonna be like, oh, everybody's taking advantage of this. So.
I feel like eventually something like that would happen. Like, well, they'll see. Okay, if so many people are taking advantage of this, why not? Like the same thing with that whole EBT story with where you can only buy certain shit that we covered.
Exactly. That's what
and that's what made me bring this up. Like, what's to say that it's not going to turn that direction? Like,
what would they do to limit it? Like, it's not like checking's not all they can do.
I mean, I'm saying this stuff is giving the government an excuse to be like
that they
but that's just going to create more homeless people. It's not really going to help the situation if they just cut it. Like there's
I know it's not, but they're going to try to use these rare examples
as a more common example. And that was the whole point why I brought that up. Like, like where you draw the line, with that you can. Yeah, I just thought that was like
it's irritating.
Some crazy shit. Yeah, and I'm in kind of a rent-controlled place.
And I tried, and I am waiting
and I'm actually relatively poor. I'm actually
you're making $1 million, and you're not giving me any of it.
I'm actually relatively. I'm like, mad. These motherfuckers make $1.6 million, and his rent cheaper than mine.
I'm like, that's what you mad about?
What? Yeah.
He's like, why can I have it the same?
I'm jealous. So that was one. Another fun, interesting little story I came across was in Berlin, and it was this 92-year-old woman who was pronounced dead, but she wasn't dead. And basically, it was the guy at the funeral homes who I guess she like. Let me read the part. The worker at the funeral home where she'd been taken heard a scream from the refrigeration room where she was and discovered that she was still alive. So basically, he mispronounced her as being dead. She actually did die like a few days after that. but it was weird.
That's fucked up.
She died, quote unquote, and then they took her to the place to prepare her for her funeral.
Right.
And
then they just about to stab her. She's like, "Ow!"
Oh my god! Yeah, except she wasn't actually dead. But
But you said she died a couple days right after that.
Yeah, but then after that, she did die. She did actually die. But
shock probably.
Yeah.
That's fucked
You
up.
think the second time around they're like, "Are you guys sure this time?" You sure? I'm not trying to mess this up.
Poker with a stick.
The story behind it was like, the doctor pronounced her dead. Basically, so she had a caregiver, a living caregiver. So the caregiver came, caregiver came in and found her dead. And then when the like doctor basically mispronounced her as dead, so that's what it was at first. Like the caregiver found her. Doc's like, yeah, she's actually dead, but she's actually not. Yeah. But she died like two days later after that.
That's crazy.
You know, also
apparently unrelated from the event.
It could be like extra shady, and it could be like, "Oh, I'm just trying to get this will money right now."
Yeah.
And then
because I bet you the caregiver had some idea that since I've been caring for this person, I'm probably in the will.
And then she wakes up, she's like, "Nah, take him out."
It's like that does happen. Like I spent 20 years caring for this person. I'm getting money.
How would you get the doctor to fake that she's not dead or whatever?
I mean, honestly, some medications, if you given in too high doses, can make you seem comatose.
I got you.
They can make you seem as though you're dead when you're not. So that could have been that could have been.
What'd you say?
Comatose.
No, what did you say before? It's not you said something else, but
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That was funny. The dead people waking up. The Walking Dead, not dead.
The Walking Dead, not dead.
But
she came out doing
Screaming Dead. It's Screaming Dead.
Screaming Dead. And then on a kind of a lighter note, these are just some pretty cool articles that I found that basically demonstrate there are still good people in the world. So there was one, this homeless guy in Birmingham. Let's see, where is it? Let me go. I can pull it up. Okay, yeah. So basically, he's a homeless vet. He pretty much walks the streets of Birmingham because he ain't got nowhere to live. And there's this one guy in particular who is, his name is Prickett, and he's like the curator of this blog. The blog's called Instagram Bam. It's basically like social media.
You said it wrong. It's Instagram Bam.
Instagram Bam.
Nah.
And basically he highlights like what's the best stuff in the area and whatnot. And so basically he used to pass this guy all the time, didn't talk to him or nothing. This one time he just randomly decided to talk to him, got his story, and he was like, you know what, we could do better. So he put out a call on his Instagram account. He's pretty high up in the company or whatever that he works for, but he put this call out like, we got to help this guy. There's no reason he should be homeless. He's a vet. Like, what's going on? What the fuck? And apparently, like, within like a couple of weeks or so within like minutes of him putting that, like there was a dozen of people who was offering like their assistance. People who didn't like previously follow that account, because of that they started like doing it. But some of the stuff that they were like offering him was like they were gonna send him money. They were like people wanting to buy an apartment for him, or like get him a place to stay. They were offering him clothes, like just all kind of shit. And I thought that was kind of cool. Like this random guy puts out, this random guy puts out a call to the area, like, yeah, we should help this guy. He's a vet. Why is he homeless?
That's actually pretty beautiful.
Yeah, and then within a few weeks, everybody comes together and they got all type of shit lined out for him. Yeah.
So now that you guys are done donating to him, you can help donate to itsnuffa. Go to the itsnuffa.
That's what I said. After all, we do need new gear. We need new gear. So.
Oh my goodness.
Tim's account is Kid1Afro2. Let him know how much you want to donate. We might get you on the show.
No, all you have to do is go to itsnuffa.net. There's a side that says PayPal. Just look it up.
If you're on Messenger, you can send using the Pay Me app or the little money
we
sign.
have to do an act of kindness for us to actually get benefits.
And then the last one, similar kind of cool story. It's this. Let me see, where is he from? I think it's this kid, Brazilian or something. Fuck, I don't remember. But anyway, it's this kid either from Brazil or no. No. I'm sorry. It's in Salt Lake City, so clearly not Brazil. But and basically, yeah, I couldn't remember. I didn't know I was crossing the fucking arc. There's something in here from another.
Clearly not Africa. Oh my bad.
Let's come back to the United States.
But anyway, right. Let's come back for a second. But so it's this kid Flores. He loves reading a lot, right? And basically, he approached his. Had you heard about it?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, he approached his mailman one day, and he's I guess they were talking, and then the mailman asked him, what did he say? Okay, so here I'll read the little excerpt. It says, today while delivering the mail to his apartment, I saw him, the little boy, reading ads, and then he asked me if I had extra mail he could read. Lynch, who was the mailman, he said, I wish, or he said, he told me his wish is to have books to read. I told him the library had many books, but he said that they don't have a car, so he couldn't afford the bus, so he couldn't get to the library. So then what Lynch did was he put a post on Facebook to see if there were people who could spare, books and shit. He was like, yeah, most kids want electronics and money and
you forgot
games
the big main part of it though, because the kid only read like spam mail.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Because the mailman's like, wait, really? He's like, I can't get.
He only reads spam.
Yeah, that's
spam mail.
He's like, oh, this is my new story.
Yeah,
you owe $250.
It's an eviction notice. It's like, damn it.
Eviction.
Damn, that's pretty bad. But basically, here's the other countries part, because basically they after he put the post out, people from all over the world, including the UK, blah blah blah, they started sending books to him.
Yeah.
So he's got like hundreds of books to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
This story is kind of corny.
Well, I told you it was
no. Let me say my point. Guys, calm down. You guys are about to slap me in the face.
Yeah, because I'm like, you know what he says with his stories, babies dying.
No,
I was gonna say that too. Though I was like, look, he actually did pretty fucking good, man. I was like, there's no babies dying, an old lady died, but that's it.
All I'm saying
stories.
All I'm saying is they could have just got him a Kindle and got him all those digital books, and it would have been the same thing for like way cheaper.
Okay, Mr. Software Provider.
But there's no pictures though.
Yeah, there's.
I mean, yeah, hard copy books is old school.
It's not the same as reading a book and shit.
But he likes to read.
Maybe he wants a physical book.
He doesn't want to
open up a book, smell the pages.
I don't remember. Let's say that in the article.
He really does say that. He read
I mean, if he got a Kindle, he can see like the height. So
then he could still read his spam mail. Yeah.
You a bad Android tablet that has hella adware on it.
Oh shit!
Fuck this story up. Thank you
for
making this so horrible. Like you gonna read spam of an eviction notice and crap. Y'all had to find a way to make.
I mean, he does have a point.
But I like.
No, but it was just cool that once again,
open his own bookstore or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, yeah,
like
it's pretty
one
cool.
person.
But I was thinking one of those paper Kindles. I wasn't even thinking like a full Super Saiyan Kindle. But that's what I mean. You get what I mean?
Kindle reader,
yeah. But yeah.
Wow.
Good Samaritan stories.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say that was nice. That was a nice.
I kept it tame this time around.
Nice 180. Yeah. Nice 180.
You get to be reminded that people care about stuff, and then I get to remind you that people ain't shit. So it's a little bit of both.
Well, we gotta have that. We gotta have that balance.
We gotta remind each other about
That's fucked up.
That's life. That's life.
Next up, let's roll into some entertainment. What's everybody been watching, playing, doing, chilling? I'll start with Lakita.
Working out. The fuck?
What was that?
Just dropped the shit out my phone.
Any What's the workout? What's the workout of the week?
Not week, just month. Getting ready for my fitness test for SPD again. So
You haven't been watching no cop shows?
No.
Trying to get in the zone?
No.
No CSI 27?
Nah.
CSI 27.
CSI 27.
True crime? You haven't been watching True Crime? I heard that's the show to watch.
No.
I actually might get on that.
It's training.
Several people have been telling me about
my entertainment. That's my TV.
Who you been listening to while you work out?
Who? I mean, normally I don't listen to music. I don't listen to music. No, that's my trash. She said trash.
Oh no, I thought you said trap. I was like, oh, trap music. I was like, good shit.
No, trap.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rave, repeat.
Kind of trapist, I guess.
That's not trap. That's
what is it? What's it called?
Dance.
Trap queen.
Yeah,
trap.
That's exactly why I was saying 17.
No.
That's that song though. You know that.
Killing it.
That's what that song's called, Trap Queen.
I know.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's why I was
snap.
But I wasn't even thinking about that. I
didn't know that was. But no, for my class, I do play a lot of EDM type stuff. Just not to.
Who's hot in EDM street?
I don't even know. I don't know half of the crap that I play. It's like a playlist.
You just hear like this.
Yeah, if I like something that has like a fast
boom,
enough beat,
boom, and then you're like, oh, that's
that's what it sounds like. Boom, boom.
I don't know.
It's just gotta be fast paced. Not too many lyrics. You know, just something that doesn't distract you, but gives you enough push to get through whatever I'm yelling at you to do.
So you haven't watched any movies yet?
No, I have been.
No, MI6. Is that
what's MI6?
All right,
Mission Impossible.
Oh, I did see part of it.
I'm part of it.
Part of it.
No.
Yeah, I don't care because I didn't see it all. What? I don't get that opinion. I will say this: going in there and is it Tom Cruise? Yeah, it almost seems like a comedy. Like they're trying. It's weird. I was watching. I was like, why am I?
I heard.
I mean, weird. There were some comical parts in all the others,
but it seems like the overall.
I heard like this one they really clowned him being short. That's one of the big.
Apparently, he has like wedges in his shoes. He
does though.
They really clowned him.
I was like, why does he? How short is he?
He's like 5'5", I think.
And you get to see Tom Cruise run. Both those are really important.
He runs. Lots of running. Like running at high hills, which is kind of funny to me. It's probably badass.
Next up, let's roll with Brandon. What you been watching, planning, doing?
What I've been looking at. The only thing I've been looking at lately is finishing up with Orange is Too Black.
Orange is Too Black.
That's what I thought.
Oh, it's New Black. Orange is New Black. Yeah. Did I say Orange is Too Black? Oh. It didn't sound like I said two, but
that was funny.
Orange
is Too Black.
It
That's gonna be
it's
season
pretty black
5,
in the show.
Man. It's a black show.
No, but that's the only thing I've been keeping up with lately. I haven't watched.
So is it still keeping up pretty good compared to after season 1? Like I said,
because you said you hadn't really watched. Yeah, it gets better.
I don't like the last season.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I do. I don't. Why don't you like it?
It just wasn't. I like when they go into the characters, and for somebody.
But even in the last season, they do. They go into Chong. They go into Red. They go into.
But with them going out into like their stories and stuff, they don't really like blend it in with what's happening. Because like when they go into like Red and these like thing, like there's stuff still happening that involves them, and like Chong's like, oh, I'm just gonna go eat food by myself in the corner, and it's like. Okay, you don't have any importance like within like, the scheme of the fucking story. I did like the Jesus lady. Her story was kind of
intense. Annoying as shit.
That's her story was dark as hell.
Annoying though.
Have you seen her story?
Yeah, her character is annoying.
It is, but the fucking shit she went through though.
She went through some shit, but she's annoying as fuck. Like I just want to be like, shut up.
If her only part of her story is season 1, then I agree because I remember seeing her in season 1.
She is annoying, but this one kind of shows like the crap she's been through and like what they try to do to that freaking man.
2, I don't know, but season 1 she's kind of annoying.
How far have you gotten? Because I'm like,
I'm on the fifth episode of.
Okay, you ain't got there yet. Because did they kidnap the freaking guard that? Okay.
Spoiler, people.
Yeah, I was saying I'm already rooting for him.
Damn.
Fucked up.
Stop it.
Not everybody's
dead. You have not seen her story. They're
anyways.
Thank you.
You don't know what they do. And
I know the biggest part is someone gets.
You don't even know how they.
So you just proved it.
I've just been waiting on that.
So last time we talked to you were like halfway through season 1.
Right.
Now you're all the way, like a third of the way.
I've been binge watching it like hell.
So what's your 5-star rating now?
It's a 5.
A 5?
Yeah, 4.5. It's probably 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You really love it.
Oh, it's good. It's a good.
Iffy on it.
I was, but it took me
Now
some
you
catching.
just
It took me
all
some
about
catching
this
up.
for life.
No, it's fucking cool.
I think I just got you back for freaking I forgot House of Cards. Could you spoil that shit for me? Remember?
What did I say?
That she breaks up with her fucking husband.
Shit.
You spoiled that for me. I
Did you even? Have you
watched it?
Excellent.
But
you guys are spoiling for all the listeners.
Wait, I'm glad you caught up.
Ignore
I
the
can spoil
listeners.
this shit for you, but I will not be that person.
Sorry.
Well, it's accidental because you made it seem like you'd already caught up. You
Argue
did.
alert.
I'm not arguing. I'm not going to do it. I'm better.
Argue.
Don't let her fool you.
What?
She wants to argue.
My oath.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's good.
So okay, is that all you've been watching then?
That's it. I've been binge watching that for the past week. So.
Next up, what's going on, Hector?
Did anybody watch the Rousey fight? No.
34 seconds.
I didn't.
So
I heard about it.
I blinked and missed it.
I didn't watch it. I watched the GIF or whatever of it.
You mean the whole fight?
It was fucking it was fucking fast.
You mean the whole fight?
He knocked her out so fucking cold. I was like, well, I guess she gets for talking shit though. But
if I heard damn, I found it out. It's like, ooh, that's.
Now,
I don't know.
I think Rousey is the Michael Jordan of UFC. Can we say that?
Yeah. Female.
Female, yeah.
Honestly, Vanessa, in general, to be honest, because she's kind of badass.
Yeah, like honestly, she's made people actually care about UFC.
Yeah.
Like before, no one really cared anymore. Like not since maybe like season 1 UFC. I don't even know why I'm saying seasons, but whatever. But you know, no one's cared about UFC since season 1. Now she's kind of put UFC back on the map. It's people getting interested in it again. It's kind of cool.
It is like her personality too, because she's hella into anime apparently, and like she's just
she's really into Pokemon.
Person. Like
I saw that weird video where she was talking about Pokemon.
She loves Vegeta,
and her mouthing was so off. It looked hella edited, like someone like filled in words because those lips were not matching anything she was saying.
Audio quality, maybe the video didn't sync up.
Like lips was not matching.
I don't know. I think that was just a clown. Like really, looked like a horrible clown. But yeah, you know, she's very interesting. Yeah, you know, and no one's ready for her. You know, everyone, you know, they're not ready for her like ferociousness. You know, they think it's gonna be like, oh, let's do this 1, 2, 1, 2. She's like, nah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is gone. I'm gonna teach my people that.
Hey, see, that's the original fighting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is gone. It's hilarious.
What else is going on?
So I watched the new episode of Hell on Wheels. They're starting to get into some weird shit, but I get it. They're starting to get into, you know how like back in the day they had like a lot of Chinese workers that would, you know, get paid pretty much shit, get treated like shit and everything. So they kind of starting to shed a light on that, and it's kind of fucked up because already like out of nowhere they hang this one guy just because he's like Chinese and shit, and it's all kinds of like, you know, racial slurs and shit. It's real fucked up shit, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody though, but it ended pretty fucking good, and I kind of want to see what the fuck happens in the next one. So
what season?
What season is this? I think this is like 4 or 5. I think because it started pretty much the same time as the Walking Dead.
Okay.
And talk about the Walking Dead. I was watching like their old school episodes, like the first 2 seasons. I forgot how small Carl was though, and I forgot to see like everybody, like seeing everybody, and I'm like, oh, you about to get fucked up. You don't even know. I was like, I seen like Dale and everybody, and I was like, oh, Dale. I was like, damn it, Dale.
Did you?
Because it got too dramatic. Oh, I'm gonna sleep with you. My husband's still alive, and I'm just like,
I guess the only season that matters is the Michonne season.
Yeah, and that too. I like
that's the only season
shows up.
That's really hilarious. It's amazing seeing the difference between Carl and then Adult Carl, because there's no
Man
team.
Carl, yeah, man, Carl. Now,
It's literally like night day. I don't know how they ate. That guy ages so quick on that shit.
Because bro, he went from like being 8 to being about like 24 in like a matter of like 2 seasons. So it's like
not that much of a show.
Well, between one season to the next.
Yeah,
he
you
grew
look
up like
if you look
hella.
at season 1 and 2, he's just like a kid.
he went from like 8 to like 24. Like
Yeah.
they skipped like the teen years and everything. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
He looks much older, and you're like, this shit did not happen in the midst of one season. Like, you grew that much in one season.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't-
same actor.
Is it? It can't be the same actor. They look that different.
If that's the case,
Well, no,
He maybe had like a growth spurt and shit. He's growing.
Yeah.
Boy.
But yeah, that was. Yep.
Yeah, so I watched this horror movie too, though, and it was a big one. I kept hearing about it for a while. It's called It Follows. I don't know what the fuck I watched, man.
Sounds bad.
It just starts off weird. It ends fucking weird. The middle's weird. It's pretty much like, and I'm not even spoiling shit to anybody.
Damn, you spoiled
There's a
that.
thing that follows them. That's
I wasn't
it. There's a thing. Yeah, that's the whole fucking movie. Like.
I think there's a sound behind me. I walk into my room. Is there something behind me in my closet? What the hell?
Like,
Question: do people die?
Shit.
Yep.
No.
Then it's horrible. Why would you watch this movie?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. Because I thought somebody was gonna die and shit.
No one died.
Like, it was like, look. Let me tell you real quick. Look, I'll tell you the story in about like a minute. Girl goes out with a creepy guy. He gives her whatever that is. He tells her don't touch it. Throughout the whole movie, her and her friends are trying to keep away from it. They lead it into a pool. They somewhat kill it. They hold hands, and the movie. That's it. That's fucking it. Like I stayed there. I was watching this shit, and I was like,
so by It Follows, you mean
serious?
because they carried it everywhere?
Is this
It's some weird ghost. It's like a weird spirit thing, huh?
1 star or 2 star?
Can't be more than that.
It's a
5
0
star. I'm gonna take this one out.
It was bad. No,
That
it
would be
was
weird.
bad, man.
That would be
You
weird.
said something crazy like that.
Honestly, the only thing that saves it's like I give it a 2 just because some of the shit's weird, and that's about it though. From there on out,
This whole description.
the movie just fucking sucks. Yeah. Anyways, and the
Spoiler
last
alert,
one
is weird.
yeah. And the last one, man, I look off the back 5 out of 5. I recommend this shit. Go watch it. It's called Justice League Gods and Monsters. It's an animated movie by Bruce Timm, which is the guy who did the animated Batman film. But it's real serious because in this one, Batman is like killing people and like fucking chopping their heads off and doing all types of shit. So I was like, that's
dope.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good, and it's an alternate universe and shit. And pretty much this Batman is a vampire. He like has teeth and everything, and what it is it's what the fuck was it? Man-Bat. The guy who's Man-Bat in this universe, he's Batman because he goes through some shit, and there's Superman and Wonder Woman, but it's all an alternate universe. So Superman doesn't have like Jor-El's blood in him; it's Zod's blood in him. So it's like a whole bunch of different shit. Oh, and he's grown in Mexico too, though. So that was fucking dope. And he's always like he comes to this one scene, and I was like, I bet he's not gonna say no Spanish. And he's like, Dios mío. And I was like, oh, he spoke Spanish. Good shit. And I was like, that's one for the boys back home. I was like, that's one for the boys back home. Good shit, guys.
Wonder Woman, she's something to do with Darkseid now or something weird. I don't know.
It's really fucking weird, man. But go watch it.
I probably would watch it.
It's a pretty dope plot because instead of the holdback, they're like, we're willing to kill people, no problem. We don't even care.
Yeah.
So is that an anti-hero? Is that what that is?
They're still the Justice League, and they're still saving the world, but only because they have.
Yeah, but it's like it's because it's in an alternate universe and shit.
Yeah, they don't really give a fuck about nobody.
We might as well. We're still the Justice League.
Yeah, they're like,
let's kill him.
We got these powers. We might as well be homie, but we really don't give a fuck. Like literally, that's what they're like.
Yeah. Another thing too, though, is like anybody who's anybody in the like normal universe or whatever, they're getting fucked up in the movie. So like Mr. Freeze or that version of Mr. Freeze is getting fucked up, and like everybody's dying. It's fucking good, man. Go watch this shit if you have a chance. 5 out of 5. But,
what's it called again? I forgot the name of it.
Justice League Gods and Monsters.
Oh, okay.
But it's
All right.
yeah,
I might check that out.
The little mini movies, the little mini trailer movie things?
No, I didn't see
They
that.
got like these little mini episodes on it. It's pretty clowning too. They're like
Oh,
it's literally based off the single characters.
Uh-huh.
It's probably like on the DVD and bonus features or something, but I just saw those randomly. But yeah, those are also dope. Let's see. For me, I totally missed last week's, guys. That was whack. You guys just skipped me because I skipped me. Anyway,
we skipped you because you skipped you.
Yeah, I missed the channel last week. So I got two new. So let's see. I've been watching this weird anime. As Hector description would say. It's pretty interesting. It's so basically like this guy, obviously loner style dude. He takes a lot of he was taking a bunch of like diary stuff in his phone, and then like when he goes to sleep, he goes into this weird magical world, whatever. Anyways, he wakes up one day and magically his phone is doing like future diary shit, so it's like predicting the future and stuff. And yeah, it's called like that's what the whole show is called, Future Diary. And within that, like he finds out there's a bunch of other Future Diary people, and they start trying to kill each other, and it gets really crazy. He gets this really psychotic girlfriend where her diary, it's all about him and everything he does, which is even crazier because she's psycho already, and she's
psycho,
she's psycho, and she's stalking him, and she knows what he's about to be before he knows. So basically, he's
that's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That's kind of weird.
So it's pretty crazy
pretty
seeing that nonsense.
You just make a show just about that.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, there's other diary people trying to kill them, so they're they got to use their diaries against them. It's kind of interesting. It's really weird because everybody's diary. No, it's called Future Diary.
But is this like Death Note?
Wait, what's
I haven't watched Death Note.
I mean, it's like you write. I don't know.
I think it's. I haven't seen it. I think I seen it a long time ago. It's too many episodes. I don't watch shows.
I mean, I've never seen it, but
yeah.
I know the concept of it.
But
Notebook.
I never heard of it. Oh shit. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I give it maybe.
No.
I give it a 4 out of 5 for right now. I'm still going through. I'm probably like 2/3 way through. But yeah.
Ain't the new season of that starting soon too?
What?
Or
Empire?
Yeah.
Like September.
Like next month or two.
You could have auditioned for it.
Where was it? I forgot. I don't remember.
Up on Capitol Hill Block Party.
For real?
They had a freaking van out there for it. Trailer.
You guys told us that last week.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I've been playing some games.
Snaps.
I've been playing
Snap.
Yeah, there you go. I'm playing. I've been playing. There's this free game. It's on 360. I think it's on all systems. It's all video game systems. It's a free game. You can download it straight up, and it's called World of Tanks.
Didn't you talk about this last week?
Did
I don't think so.
I remember something about tanks.
Really?
Anyways, it's called World of Tanks. It's a free game. I cannot get off it. It's really addicting. Basically, it's pretty basic. As you can think, you're driving in a tank and you're shooting other tanks. They got some unique things though. So it's because World of Tanks, they got every country. So they got like US, Germany, China, Japan, British. It's kind of cool because every country has their own unique tanks.
Can't you talk smack on that game?
Yeah, you can talk
I
on
remember
it too.
this. Yeah. And they go hard for no reason.
It's really fun, yeah, because it's so simple and it's really fun to listen to people take it extra serious. They have different type of tanks. There's like your regular tank that does work. It's like a light tank that's super fast, medium tank that's like medium speed but the decent power. Heavy tank,
big one that has
sniper tank. They got one
that sounds cool.
That sees like really far and does really work, but shoots really slow. And they have an artillery which shoots where you can see like the whole map, and you shoot artillery style. It's kind of crazy. It's all really cool though. It's all like basic tank game, but it's really fun because you get to see all different countries. You get to clown on people. I'm like, oh, you're rocking that made in China tank. Get that out of here.
You in China, man? What is it?
They got issues.
What is it?
I was about to say. I was like, shit.
China got some. China's a soft spot.
Guys, I forgot I used that joke already. Calm down. Anyway,
always tell us to calm down. Maybe tell us you. Maybe.
And next, I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight. It's the newest Batman game out in the streets.
Okay.
This game is just like every other Batman game. But the cool thing about it is they got the Batmobile. Now, that Batmobile is nasty.
The Batmobile's not also in every other Batman game?
No. The
That's
Batmobile.
ridiculous. That's stupid.
Yeah.
If you play
You get to see it. You get to see it in like Origins or whatever. But that's it.
I probably would, yeah.
But yeah, it's really broken. First of all, I don't know how Batman doesn't kill people with this Batmobile, because literally, so the Batmobile has regular driving car style where you drive hella fast, but then you hit a button and then it turns into a tank, and I'm like, how does these tank bullets not kill people when Batman's not supposed to kill people? And it's just like really dope. Like you can do combos and stuff. Like you can jump a crew, of random thugs and start fighting them. And then while you're fighting them, you can call your tank, your
you
Batmobile.
said it right, probably.
You can call your Batmobile, and it'll come by and it'll shoot the dude. You uppercut the dude, and he flies in the air. And then the tank will finish him with the tank shot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's kind of hot. Okay, I can see it. It's got potential. I see.
Yeah, I've been twisting
combos with a car.
I've been twisting
car combos,
but it's how
ultra combo.
And then another fun thing to do is you can park your Batmobile somewhere and then watch all the thugs come up to it, and then you can deploy countermeasures and it electrocutes all of them all at the same time. It's so nasty because they all come into the car,
So you don't like robots, Hector?
But
robot car.
Oh,
He's
that's different though. That's bad.
Batmobile. That's nasty. But yeah, this game is it's really interesting. They got a little twist in where there's this little twist with Joker, and the main villain, I think, there's two main villains. There's Scarecrow, and there's this guy called Arkham Knight who's really hates you for some reason. I think I know who he is, but I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, I'm still going through the game. There's lots to the game. I always get distracted. I saw Man Bat in the game. Since you're talking about him, he scared the bejeebies out of me when I saw this.
I was about to say, what's it called? Bill told me the same shit. He's like, Man Bat just made me shit myself. He's like, I was not expecting him.
Joker is the same clown that like later on when you see Joker, you do this because basically, what happens is you're flying around as Batman, Spider-Man style, building the building, and then when you go on top of one of the buildings, right when you get to the edge of the building, like you're about to land like normal, all of a sudden you see a bat, and he's like, "Raw!" And I'm like, "Oh shit," because you're not ready at all.
Were you streaming that though? Would that happen or no?
Yeah, you're like Spider-Maning up into the building, and right when you get to the edge of the building, that's when the bat creeps over.
No, he was saying, were you streaming that live?
Yeah, no, I'm saying were you?
I gotta
nice.
Batman I've been streaming.
Find what part that is. I want to see it.
I haven't uploaded that to YouTube, but okay. Man, really though, the first time I saw the Batmobile, I was like, whew, this looks so sick. It's a dope game.
Little Pikachu.
But little Pikachu, follow me on Twitter. There you go. And yeah, that sounds like a wrap. Everybody, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to itsnuffa on itsnuffa.net. You can find me on Twitter at Kid1Afro2. Hector, you are?
You can follow me at TSTBakin. No, you can follow me at Gorilla_Smurf.
You can email us at itsnuffa@gmail.com. You can listen to us on
the bacon.
You can listen to
pretty good.
And,
always call us at 971B Nuffa. Till later, everybody. Peace out.
Out.